Kit here, welcome back to my corner. I am here with a video from the Nintendo Direct. This just came out yesterday on April 2nd, 2025. I didn't get a chance to react to this yesterday, but I'm going to react to it today. Well, that's fun.
Let's go!
Ah! Yeah, that's my favorite character, Rosalind. I used to play a lot of Mario Kart. I used to play online and oh my goodness, played it so much. Oh, was that Pauline? Ooh, that's fun. What is that? Oh, that's a cute outfit. Wait. I want to go back a little bit. Oh, that is so cool, actually. I wonder... No, I don't think it is. I was wondering if these was tied to, vehicles. But the fact that there are, 3 carts on this screen... And she's in different outfits. Because in the past games... You have, your cart outfit and then you have the bike outfit. Although I haven't actually played a recent Mario Kart. I think my last one was, 8. But this is really cool. I like this. This is really, this is the fun, cruise one. Sportsy, kind of, casual. World!
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh.
And in this Mario Kart game, you
That's
can go
kind of
off the
cool.
racetrack
So,
and drive
each
virtually
map almost has,
everywhere in
its
this
own,
world.
environment. Instead of, a map being, always
In the
raining.
Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
24? It's so many.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make
That's
it all the way
actually
to the
really
finish line?
cute. That's like a...
You can also freely drive around this vast world.
It's like
in
a
free roam.
race to the finish kind of thing.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
I don't think I would do that much. There might be a like hidden stuff in it, like hidden stuff outside.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Maybe like collectibles.
Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Ooh. So this is like the launch game for the Switch 2.
The game launch.
That's actually really good. That's a good launch game. I just want to see what characters are here. It's kind of like got your pretty standard. There is Pauline. There's a little like this enemy dude. I don't know who that is. That's cool. There's little penguins. Is there any new people I don't really know here? I don't see any.
Launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the
Ooh.
lookout for more information in the future.
April 17th.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Click.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
The C button really reminds me back in the day when like the orange C button on the GameCube controller.
You so quick. Oh no! Wait, no!
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Oh,
Good job.
I think the screen sharing to family like
you
that
can
is
also
actually
share
really
your
fun.
game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shit.
No, it looks leggy.
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Fuck.
Eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
The screen sharing.
Chat to your
The
heart's
screen
content,
sharing looks
even while playing different games.
questionable.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell, I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star.
That's so cute.
So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Hey guys, we're together. Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con
I
2
like your
controller, there's
pose.
an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By
A
connecting
camera?
this camera to the system,
Hey!
No, oh my goodness.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
That is actually hilarious. Like, Sony had their iToy and Xbox
how
had
it works with
Connect,
just the
and now Nintendo's like, we want a camera after everyone else said this
Please
was
look
too
forward
much of
to
a
games
hassle.
which use your camera feed like this.
No, wait.
That looks good.
Go left,
And
go left.
then-
Left,
Oh,
left.
I'll let you
If I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
I think the DS had a camera.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play
I don't know if
games
that
and hang out
functionality was
as if
really
you were
used that
together
much,
in the
though.
same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
I wouldn't be doing that ever.
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
I think that's kind of cool
Game chat.
in a way for like that really helps with like a family
What did you
dynamic.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
I
The
wonder
camera
if you
saw
need
in
to
the trailer
have
is
the
Switch 2
Nintendo
camera,
subscription in
which
order
will
to
be
talk,
available on the same day as Switch 2.
to do like the web chat.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will
Oh.
be required to use Game Chat.
Called it.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
That is so funny. So if you
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app.
Oh my goodness, called that. That is so funny. So if you want to like a game chat with someone on the Switch too, you need to have an online subscription. And then your friend also needs the online subscription. And then you in order to talk to each other. But you could literally just talk on Discord for free. I mean, if you already have an online subscription to Nintendo, that's not a big deal. It does kind of help out with the family, because there is a family plan to have like a group amount of people to have the online subscription. So that probably helps out with family more, and then you could chat. But I just think that's so funny.
And different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Oh.
GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for...
That's actually really cool. I think that's a really good functionality. So if people do have the online sub, but they don't have the game, they could still play together. That's actually really cool. I love this game, the Super Mario 3D World. This was so fun to play. That's actually a really good idea, especially for like this Clubhouse 51 games. It's a lot of just like table games that you find in like places. I see Chinese checkers. I'm guessing this is solitaire. Foosball. That's really cool. Odyssey was also fun. I'd never played this one. Big Brain, Brain versus Brain Academy.
Several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2
Wait.
system.
Effect added. That's funny. The fact that they put like here, like effect added, is kind of cute.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
I actually really do miss the day when Nintendo like
The
made
screen supports
handheld
up to
games.
120
Like it was
frames
just
per
like a
second,
handheld
allowing for smoother gameplay in supported
gameplay.
titles.
Just DS games were so fun. And Street Pass was really fun.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
See, not all of this is new information for me, obviously. I did see some news on this pretty early on, especially since like the leaks and whatever. But like, I don't know. The magnetic like Joy-Cons, that's cool and whatever. But I'm actually very much inclined to not buy the Switch 2 because I have the Eevee controllers. So it's a little bit bigger than the actual Joy-Cons. And I love my Eevee. It's the Eevee Evolution set. It's like the blue and white one. So it's definitely not compatible for Switch 2.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater
That's
comfort
good.
and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Like you are basically like claw
The left and right
handling
sticks
that.
are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
That is so cool.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
That's actually really good because like games like Mario Maker or like Mario Paint that requires a mouse, those games were so fun.
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you. Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
I wouldn't trust that.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
That's actually handy.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage,
Ooh.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
That's
for storing
handy.
your game downloads, save data, and more.
Because I buy a lot of
Reading and
digital
writing
games,
data is also faster.
so like having that like on the hand is actually really nice.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
I'm gonna be real
HDR is
honest, I
also
never dock
supported in
mine.
TV mode.
Like all of this, I am not the consumer for this. Like this Switch is legit. Like I use it like a handheld device. Like I love being able to play games on it handheld, like on the couch, on the bed, or whatever. I never dock it. I actually don't even know where my docking base is, to be honest. It's lost. So I am never gonna do this. I just back in the day when Nintendo, like Game Boy SP, the GBA SP was probably one of my favorites. The DS. I do have a 3DS. Oh no, I have the new 3DS. Stupid naming conventions. But I have the new 3DS, but they hardly put any games for that functionality, and I know they made the 3D part of it better for the new 3DS, but they didn't utilize it at all. They didn't come out with that many games to even use it, so it kind of sucked. I just kind of wish Nintendo would go back to like yes, make console games, but I also want handheld games. Like I like the Pixel handheld games. Like the DS games. Oh, they were so fun.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
That's good. I mean, I can't... It's a weird thing. I kind of feel like it needs to be a given to be like backwards compatible now. For like console, I think that's like a standard.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
What is
exclusive
this?
to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
is this?
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Where are
This
the
sign
magnets?
reads, where are the magnets? The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
I mean, that's cool.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
What?
So please check it out if you're interested.
It's a paid
Now,
thing?
I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oof.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Is it going to be a
We're
cloud
also
service?
releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article
I
on the
actually
website, where the three of us
hate
will talk
the
about
Switch
the
Pro
development
controllers.
of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope
I
you'll
have
check that out
one.
as well.
It's my least favorite controller to use.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
My favorite used to be Sony, but after a while, like
Broadly
Xbox
speaking,
controllers, I
on
actually
Nintendo
like
Switch
using
2,
them a
you
lot
can
more.
play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
I have to buy that game.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands
Actually, the
on
chat
base
system
game and
for
adds
this
new
game
features,
would actually be really
including
good.
Mouse controls,
Ooh.
audio recognition, more
I would hate
expressive
that game.
rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Oh, I would
all
hate
of
those
which can be
games.
accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see
No.
each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured,
I love roller coasters.
use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel
Aw.
the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Oh, that's cute.
When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera,
The
built-in microphone,
the only thing I don't really like about these games is that if you're traveling or like you're not home or whatever, you're in transit or you're, I don't know, at the airport. A lot of these mini games are not really friendly to be playing in public anymore, because like the mouse one, you kind of need a surface. I guess you could use like a chair, a seat nearby, or I don't know, something like that. But like even at PAX, when we're standing in the lineup, we're usually sitting on the ground, and I don't know, some of these mini games, I think they would be fun if you are docked and you're on your TV and you're playing it at home or something. But even then, like, I don't have a coffee table. I guess in that kind of sense, like, these mini games wouldn't actually make sense for my home setup, especially since I have to use the mouse functionality. Like, I don't have a side table, I don't have a coffee table. I guess I would use the mouse functionality on my armchair or something. But I definitely wouldn't be able to play these mini games like in a PAX lineup. And I play the Switch a lot in those lineups. Like me and my brother, like that is like one of the biggest things we do. We play Mario Kart and like any other like kind of party like games, or even just taking it out in public. We wouldn't be able to play these. I guess you wouldn't want to play Mario Kart on transit. But even if it's your kids, if you're doing like driving and your kids are just in the car playing, being in the backseat of a car, these games aren't really the greatest.
mouse controls, and rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade.
Oh, so I guess Jamboree TV, I guess all the Switch 2 functionalities is only for when you're at home. I guess that kind of makes sense, but still in my standing point, like my living room is not set up to play the mouse controls anyways. Yeah, I don't know.
Upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, those reactions, I guess it would be fun for family. I would not play. I would not do it. I I don't know. I just think I think it's too silly for me.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
I love Kirby games.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
It's so cute!
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I'm gonna be real honest,
In
I haven't played a
addition to
Metro
standard
game in
controls,
so long.
You can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
You use the mouse controls.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
I'm just gonna buy this on the Switch.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
I wonder how much these
We
upgrade
hope you're
packs are
looking
gonna
forward
be.
to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next,
I wouldn't
I'd like to
spend more
introduce a
than
brand new game
$10.
featuring mouse controls
Even
with the Joy-Con
$10
2
is quite a
controllers.
lot for a game you already own.
Please take a look.
And Nintendo games, they never go down in price. They are pushing this mouse control like so hard. I think it's interesting that they are going so hard with this, because anytime that like Nintendo has this kind of gimmick, they usually go hard for it for like a little bit, and then the games slowly like just don't do it. And I'm kind of curious, like, if the Switch 2 is going to be indie friendly, like indie games. It started, more indie games have been coming out for the Switch now. But because like the Switch was a little bit weird to make developments, and like I kind of wonder how the development process for an indie game using these mouse functionalities.
Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
That's interesting. I wonder how we'll look and how we'll play for it to be Switch 2 because
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Super.
Because, like, I tried playing Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch, and it was just, I could not. So I wonder how a game like Elden Ring, like, how that would look on a Switch 2. I think that would be, like, a true, like, seeing the upgrade and see how well it goes. Because even, like, Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch, it was just, the graphics was just, ugh.
Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time.
This game is
You'll
so
battle beyond
fun.
the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
This is a good game for the Switch, actually.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Oh, it's using amiibos.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
I haven't bought an amiibo in forever.
All operating at
I stopped
normal
doing that.
levels.
I used to collect
Testing
every
data
single
rate
one
was
for
fine.
Smash.
Normal. Commencing launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign
That voice
Axiom,
sounds familiar.
the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children bring hope to our lives.
That looks interesting. Damon.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
I still have to play that. I bought it, but I haven't played it yet.
Both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Not what I was expecting.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Ooh! Tony Hawk would be really fun. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Hogwarts Legacy. When did that even come out? Wasn't that like a couple of years ago already? I kind of feel like anyone who was like wanting to play that game, they've already done it. Oh my goodness.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
These games are
And how
so
each mission
fun.
progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform. James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's fun.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh!
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
I'm guessing this is just the first one.
Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded
This
features
was so
and
fun to
enhancements.
play.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set for the next as a warrior of light once more.
I love Bravely Default. It was so fun playing it.
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は任天堂スイッチ2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Click.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time,
Zelda?
a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
I love Zelda's short hair.
So
It had to grow on me.
Then that must mean this really is the past.
Is this Hyrule Warriors? Warriors. I am such a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors. I did play the first Hyrule Warriors. I played the first Hyrule Warriors, and I had so much fun playing that one. Lana was like, not only she's like the cutest character ever, but I had so much fun playing it. I never ended up playing the second Hyrule Warriors, but I was very fond of like Hyrule, the first one. And like they came out with so many characters. Like Agatha was in it, the Great Fairy. Tingle got added eventually too. So many people got added, and Hyrule Warriors was really fun. I actually back in the day I used to sell art from the artist alley, and I actually made a shit ton of Hyrule Warriors posters. Oh, that brings back so many memories. I didn't play the second one. I don't really remember why though.
Was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
I love the GameCube noise. I had to search it up on my phone because I couldn't remember what the second Hyrule Warriors game was, but it was called Age of Calamity. And I think that one was actually better than the first one. If I remember correctly, like, the storyline for Age of Calamity was actually good. But for some reason, I just didn't buy it. I didn't play it. I don't know why. And I love Dynasty Warrior games. Was there an expansion pass for it? Wait, was Age of Calamity only an expansion? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments. I need to listen to this again. One more time.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda.
So I'm still kind of bitter about this. I found out like my ex never played this game. So we played it. But we played the GameCube version. And then a week later they announced the remake. And I was like, what? I've never played the remake one, but like I just thought the timing of it was like it was perfect. I love this game. This was a really good game. I really liked the music, the medleys. Rooster Island, best music.
The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D weapons-based
literally
game,
like
each fighter comes
like
equipped with a different
the
weapon.
best Soul
And Link
Calibur.
from the Legend of Zelda series
I played
enters
this.
the fray.
I played
Soul
so
Calibur
much.
2. Experience a world of white knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
Oh, it brings
Featuring
up
the
so
series'
much
first
memories.
Machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
I'm gonna turn down the audio.
Support multiplayer. Up to 4 can play together locally or online.
F-Zero was so fun.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Mario Sunshine, Pokemon Gale Darkness. Ah, that was such a good game. I loved Pokemon XD. That was such a good one. And even the other one, I can't remember what it was called. But they're so fun, even though it's like stealing shadow Pokemon. Luigi's Mansion.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Was that Pokemon Coliseum? I think the first one was called Pokemon Coliseum. It was so fun though.
The same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
That's
it
cute.
Can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller.
It has a C button and it also has like the C little nub thing. That's funny.
Exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, it's so cute! Ooh. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your...
I wanted to like this game. I wanted to. I wanted to like Borderlands 3. Was it 3? Was it 3 that came out? That has yeah, Borderlands 3. I wanted to like Borderlands 3. But the storyline of it fell so short for me, and I loved Borderlands 2. I played Flak. I played Flak because he was a Beastmaster and I really like summoning stuff. I don't know what they're going to do with Borderlands anymore. I desperately wanted to like Borderlands 3. And I just didn't really, I just couldn't. Kind of makes me sad. I know when they originally showed like Borderlands 4, it was kind of weird. The art style looked a little bit weird to me. Things started to look kind of realistic and out of the art style. Not exactly what I like from Borderlands, but this actually looks a lot more closer to like the Borderlands style. So hopefully it's more that, like the gun and everything, but I just don't know what Borderlands 4 is going to be, especially with the ending of Borderlands 3.
way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already...
Yeah, like you can see in the background and everything, like the background here is not as stylized. Like the shell shading here is like, I can't talk. The cell shading is not as prominent as I liked it to be. It's almost like it's like the gritty cell shading that I loved about Borderlands, and I feel like they're doing it less in Borderlands 4. Like even here, you can see.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from.
Not saying that I'm gonna hate the game. I'm still gonna play it. I'm gonna buy it on launch, and I'm going to play it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like Borderlands 2 was so good, and like the whole storyline with Mordecai, it broke my heart in Borderlands 2. Handsome Jack was like the best villain. I have hopes that maybe Borderlands 4 will be better, but at Borderlands 3, I just couldn't. It was very not as memorable for me.
Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
It's like Raft, but like for kids. Or for kids. You're a kid.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Look at his face.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2
Okay.
on launch day.
I was not expecting that.
浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッド
I gotta pause. What? Cyberpunk on the Switch too? I didn't think I would see the day. That didn't even give me enough time to process that. Like, what? That was like one out of all the games that they were going to put on the Switch 2, I would not think Cyberpunk was going to be one of them. That's interesting. Especially like the context of Cyberpunk and like whatever. I think that's really interesting. I'm not going to buy it for the Switch 2. I already own it on Steam. But like that, damn.
3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
They have a lot of same-day launch games. That's cute. 2-Point Museum. I want to play that. I wanted to play 2-Point Museum. I'm probably going to stream it. Ooh, Rune Factory. Oh, that's cute. Click. Ooh. A Forest Fortnite. Professor Layton. Okay. Okay. This brings back so much memories. Me and my siblings used to play Tamagotchi Plaza so much. This brings back so much memories.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Oh, I saw a few screenshots of this already.
I give you my blood.
I tried to go through this direct blind, but unfortunately, like
My life.
this one, I saw that this was getting a lot of traction of people talking about.
And transport him
But I haven't actually seen this whole trailer.
of to humanity's
Ouchie.
very dust.
Ooh. Oh! Are those boobs?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Huh?
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Click! Kirby? Kirby, no! Is this Kirby Air Ride? Is this Kirby Air Ride? It is Kirby Air Ride! Oh my goodness!
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Holy shit!
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Oh my god, I played so much Kirby Air Ride on GameCube. Is this Donkey Kong? He angry. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
That was really cool. Okay. That was actually not bad. I wasn't really expecting much from the Nintendo Direct. I saw a lot of people talking about this game. I saw a lot of people talking about it already. What's it called? The Dust Bloods. That looks really good. The Dust Bloods look so good. The enemies look amazing. I cannot believe Kirby Air Rides. Wait. Air Riders. That is amazing. Oh my goodness, I played so much Kirby Air Ride on GameCube. This was probably my biggest surprise because I never thought they would do that. I think that's really cool. What was it? This thing. I think that's one of the few things
This
that
new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart.
Yeah, this phone device, app device, I'm not particularly a fan of it. What is this? Hold on, let me just move my Vtuber for a second. Nintendo Switch app. The current Nintendo Switch online app will be named to the Nintendo Switch app in late May 2025. So it's going to be renamed. Oh, it's just going to be renamed to Nintendo Switch app instead of online app. Has this always been a thing?
Devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
I guess I never used this or even known about this app. I think it's a little bit weird. I guess it's not weird only because people do have their phones with them all the time. Like, my phone is beside me at all times. So in the living room, my phone's with me. So if I am looking like game information or something, it's readily available for whenever you're playing Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I do like the amiibo functionality, I guess.
Titles.
They are really pushing really hard for this mouse control, which, fair. It's a new functionality. I just don't think they're gonna, I don't know, even later on, Nintendo has been known to kind of like trying to make these innovating features and then kind of drop them afterwards. Like the DS having like 2 screens functionality. Actually, we can even date back even further. Like, we used to have the mic on the GameCube for like Hey You Pikachu, and I believe that mic only worked for like Hey You Pikachu and like other games. But not other games. I mean, like, I don't think. Let's see. Let's see. Was it used for other games? Was there anything else? I think the Hey You Pikachu game, like, I think that was the only game that had the mic. Fun game. I couldn't play it anymore because my Pikachu ran away. And I would put my character, like, to sleep and rest, and the next day hoping my Pikachu would come back, and it never came back, so I stopped playing the game. Oh, what a sad story. My Pokemon ran away. It also ate an Oddish once. It was the weirdest thing. I wanted to water the Oddish. Instead, it picked it up and ate it. That was an awful thing. But yeah, so like Nintendo. Let's see if I could get a... We'll just go to this picture. Just to have something in the background. But it's weird because Nintendo always has like these functionalities, these weird features for certain games. So like the Hey You Pikachu mic, the Game Boy Advance SP. Was it for the SP or was it? I think it was just for the GBA. They had like those link connectors to the GameCube for like certain games. The only games that I could really think of, I think there was some Zelda games, so you could look at a map on on those screens, the GBA screen. And I know like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, in order to play multiplayer, you needed to use the Kinect system of the GBA SPs, which was super annoying. I couldn't really play with my friends unless they had one. 3DS, obviously the 3D functionality, even the DS being like the dual screen, but they use that for all their games, the dual screen. And I remember there was like a horror game, not a horror game, it was like a mystery type game, and you need to like stamp the paper, and you stamp the paper by closing the DS. It was so fun, but they didn't really use that feature of like closing something that often. Brain Age was like the cool one where you hold the DS like a book. Even like the Wii. I know Skyward Sword used the gyro. Was it gyro? Functionality a lot. The Joy-Cons, the whole weight system, the whole, what is it, the milking cow game? I don't know. I feel like they're just going to go heavy with their features again, especially for this mouse, and then not incorporate any other games with it afterwards. Just kind of a thought. I think this is kind of weird, this welcome tour. It's different. I guess you get to learn like the console. But it did say it was paid, right? Yeah. It's a paid thing. So Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour available on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2 as a paid digital only game. Did the cow game for the Switch, did you have to buy that? I actually don't remember. I mean, I'm sure it would be fun. This game, the Welcome Tour, is probably going to be using a lot of the functionality and like a lot of the unique innovative controls the most to really showcase what the console can do. So like these golf mini games, right? Like I think that's cool. I actually do think that's cool. I can't imagine it having a lot of different games. Like this one's weird. It's you're scraping something? But you never know. There could be like more stuff, but like you do get to learn a lot of it. I think it's kind of cool. I don't really enjoy it as a paid game. I think it should just come with it or something. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm awful at thinking about these things. But it's interesting. The iToy. It's not called an iToy. But the webcam functionality I think is weird. I think the chatting with your family and having them at the bottom of the screen here, I think that's kind of cool. For certain games, but like when they were showing kind of like some footage of like kind of what it looks like, it does look kind of laggy. And like Nintendo Online has kind of been notorious with their servers. I don't know if it's gotten better over the years because I don't play online games anymore on the Switch. Like it never really got that good playing online for Smash. So maybe it's gotten better. I have no idea if it's gotten better, but I don't know. I don't know. I just find it so funny that there's a camera there. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of functionality to make streaming on the Switch easier. Because on the PS5 there is a way to stream pretty easily. you could connect it to Twitch and just stream on your PS5. I've never done it before. My friends have done it, and I've watched them stream while on the PS5. And there has been mics in the controllers before. I don't like them. Yeah, like all of these. These, like you can see the reactions. You can see like the profile picture. I would not have that on. But I guess it does bring people together, to be honest. Like, if we have another pandemic, COVID thing, this would be the thing to still socialize. All together, anytime, anywhere. Cute. Okay, well, I think they're gonna wrap it up here. I think the best things that came out of here that I could think of in the top of my head, like Mario Kart, super fun. Kirby Air Riders, that was a huge surprise. Even Cyberpunk, that was probably my biggest surprise for that game in particular to show up. I accidentally went to the next video. But yeah. Cyberpunk, I didn't think was going to happen. Bravely Default was really cool to see. I think those are... Borderlands 4 is cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence. I'm happy to watch the Nintendo Direct. I don't usually watch the Nintendo Direct. I haven't been doing that for a while, but I thought it would be really cool to make a video of this and kind of like react to it. I don't think this has persuaded me at all to get the Switch 2, especially since I don't play my Switch as often as I want to. Other than like, the Switch came out at a really good standpoint from like COVID, playing Animal Crossing and those kind of games. But I haven't really played on the Switch too often. Dustblood, actually, that game looks so cool. I don't know why I didn't even say that first of like my top exciting things in it that I seen in this direct, but I think that will be a really fun game to play. But again, I don't know if I would be willing to buy the Switch 2 for that game. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, I don't know. At this very moment, for myself, my opinions, I'm still not persuaded to buy a Switch 2. But this was a really well done direct. They showcased a lot of games. They showcased like a lot of functionality to it. I think they did a really good job because they have done like pretty bad jobs kind of being very clear what things are. The Wii U was horrible. That was just an awful presentation. A lot of people thought the Wii U was actually a new console, not a new console, a new controller instead of a new console. And I think that's where like a lot of confusion came out when people were buying it. They thought it was just a controller, and the way they were advertising it, and like in the directs when they were showing it, I could see how people could think it was just a controller add-on, but it was actually a whole new console. But I think they did really well for the Switch 2. I think the upgrades they done to the Switch 2 was really good. I think the mouse, they're really pushing really hard for that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to actually like muddle in my thoughts. Maybe I'll do like a recap video of my actual thoughts and make a smaller version of like my reaction recaps to the Nintendo Direct. But for now, I am going to end the video here. Good video, Nintendo. Good video. Still not convinced, but good video. Anyways, thank you if you got this far in the video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.